P.V. Narsimha Rao, the man who changed the face of India. Hello friends, P.V. Narsimha Rao was the 9th Prime Minister of India. He served India from 1991 to 1996. He introduced various liberal economic reforms. He was the second holder of the Prime Minister's office from a non-Hindi speaking region and the first from South India. Working with his trusted Finance Minister, Dr. Manmohan Singh, he took bold decisions that led to the economic transformation of India. He reversed the policies of Rajiv Gandhi's government. Prime Minister Atal Bihari Vajpayee continued the economic reforms pioneered by him. Led by him, Dr. Manmohan Singh launched India's globalization program that implemented the International Monetary Fund policies to rescue bankrupt nations from economic collapse. Rao was also called Chanakya for his ability to take ahead economic and political legislation through the parliament at a time when he headed a minority government. President APJ Abdul Kalam described him as a political statesman who believed that the nation was bigger than the political system. Kalam said that Rao had asked him to get ready for testing nuclear weapons in 1996. Later, the Vajpayee-led NDA government conducted the nuclear tests in 1998. Rao was a brilliant thinker who spoke 17 languages. He has been positioned as one of the best prime ministers of India. He died of a heart attack in Delhi in 2004. Contrary to popular perception that he was a Nehru family loyalist, he used them to get into power. He even ignored Sonia Gandhi when he thought the timing was right and did what he had on mind to do. On one hand, he had to use the family to acquire power. On the other hand, he had to implement the vision of India. Everybody back then, from Indira Gandhi, Atal Bihari Vajpayee, and even Manmohan Singh knew what needed to be done, but nobody had the spine to do so. Rao was left all alone with nobody backing him. He decided to keep a low figure, used the Gandhi family for cover and the credible Manmohan Singh, and pretended to be a part of the Gandhi family. There was consensus that liberalization created growth and increase in income levels. Even the poorest Indian was better off after Narsimha Rao than before him. Research showed that Indians were better off than they were before him. He micromanaged things. Before Rao took over in 1991, there were no mobile phones in India. There were 5 million landline connections backed by Sam Pitroda, a friend of Rajiv Gandhi, who was described in the government textbooks as the father of the telecom revolution in India. After Rao opened the economy, 1 billion Indians began to use mobile phones. His communications minister, Sukhram, was dead against allowing private and foreign investors. But Rao handled him politically, despite having any support. Handling his moves smartly, he invited Sukhram to place the first call to Jyoti Basu, his fierce Marxist political opponent in West Bengal. Education, health and rural development schemes during Indira Gandhi's time were poorly funded and poverty had increased. The disastrous policies of Indira Gandhi were obvious to Rao. Rao increased the funding to those schemes. His schemes ran well with Indian realities, but the credit never went to him. The way he handled the economic, political and internal disasters goes unparalleled, but he never took credit for it. Today Narsimha Rao is no more. Narendra Modi is surrounded by people he trusts, but Narsimha Rao surrounded himself with people whose abilities he trusted, but he trusted nobody personally except himself. He did not have a faction loyal to him, and that made him an ideal consensus leader. Bye-bye.